Hello everyone and welcome to Life Begins at 20. My name is Mark and today I have episode 6 of Booster Pack Friday for you. The last couple of weeks haven't brought us anything too exciting, so hopefully this pack can change things around. First up we have Eager Construct. So it's a 2-2 for 2 and when it enters the battlefield each player may scry 1. It's fairly handy but gives the opponent a slight advantage as well, so not necessarily going to be my first pick. Next we have Windrake, so for 3 we get a flying 2-2, that's pretty solid. Next up we've got Thriving Rats, so for 2 we get a 1-2 with 2 energy counters, to which we can make it into a 3-2, which is pretty decent. Next we've got Tasseled Dromedary, so for 1 we get a 0-4, again for a defensive creature, fine but wouldn't necessarily be my first pick. Next we've got High Tide Hermit. So for 5 we get a 4-4 defender that gives you 4 energy. You can pay 2 to make it be able to attack. Again, great for energy, but wouldn't necessarily be a good pick. Next we've got Fortuitous Find. So for 3 we get to either choose one or both. So return a target artifact from your graveyard to your hand and return a target creature from the graveyard to your hand. This can be quite handy, especially in a limited environment. Next we have Salivating Gremlins. So for 3 we get a 2-3 and whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under control it gets +2/+0 and trample to the end of turn. This is pretty decent, especially with the amount of artifacts there are in the set. Next up we've got Ornamental Courage. So for 1 we get to untap target creature. It gets +1/+3 until the end of turn. So very useful if someone's attacking and you've already used your creature to attack the previous turn. Nice little combat trick, and it's probably end up with the +3 either able to survive the attack the opponent's going to have or at least maybe possibly kill them, so quite handy especially for 1. Next we have Prophetic Prism, so for 2 you get to enter battlefield and draw a card, and then you pay 1 to add any mana of any colour to your battlefield. Artifact trigger, and it's fairly useful to get you any kind of mana, so I'm quite happy with that. First uncommon, we've got Ballista Charger. So for 5 we get a 6/6, and whenever it attacks, it deals 1 damage to target creature or player, and it costs 3 to crew. So a 3-power creature, getting 6/6 is great, and then you can also maybe pop off one of their servos they might use to block. It's pretty handy. Next we've got Emerald Bruiser. So for 2 we get a 3/1, and when it enters the battlefield tapped, it has Menace as long as you control an artifact, which is quite handy, especially being 1 toughness, but early on in the game might be useful, later on probably not so much. Next we've got Refurbish, so for 4 you get to return a target artifact from your graveyard to the battlefield. Very handy, especially with the amount of artifacts in the set, which includes Smuggler's Copter or any other things like that. Probably going to be useful, especially in a limited environment. And for our rare we've got Panharmonicon. This is a great card, I absolutely love this just because you get to get a second trigger. It could be any of your gearhulks triggering a couple times, Cloudblazer triggering a couple times, and other things like that. I really like this, and if you've got any flicker effects, it's fantastic. And we have a mountain, a foil forest, and a servo. Without any removal in this pack, it was a pretty easy pick overall. Granted, I am a tad biased. I had to choose Panharmonicon. There is a great deal of enter the battlefield triggers in this set, so having it go off a second time is fantastic, especially with the Gearhulks, Fabricate or Energy Gain. It's a versatile pick as it will work with any colour, and it's just great fun and open up some really interesting gameplay. This was a pretty decent pack overall. I'm especially happy to see Panharmonicon. I really do love this card due to what you can accomplish with this. It's really fun. Let me know in the comment section below what your first pick would be. Next week I'll be bringing you a how to build a sealed pool video, so if you'd like to be notified when this has been uploaded, please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and share it. The growth of the channel has been amazing, so thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.